Well, how do you do? I am Mike McGee, your DVD and Blu Ray movie reviewer, and I just got an upgrade to a classic, and I'm about to open it up. Now we're going to open it up and see this improvement of this classic. Yes, the special edition of It Came from Outer Space, including the 4K and the 3D Blu-ray version, and some extras. See? Now, I must take off my disguise so I can read it better. Okay, now, I'm back to myself. Now we're going to read and view it. This is a special edition. And it says Universal's Essential Collection, 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital code. It came from outer space. You can see it. And it says, ooh, I hope it's the version with the 3D in it. Ooh, I hate to take it back. Okay, and we'll just open it up. Has a nice cardboard appearance. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, now this is the front cover. Yeah, it comes at a front cover, and it says Universal Essential Collection, Universal Collection, an ongoing limited series of some of the most unforgettable movies in cinema history. Each film is to present in the highest quality available with immersive form, features collective items that take you beyond it. Limited edition content. 34-page booklet, on-set photos, artwork promotion, film cell replica of iconic scene from the movie, 4 promotional art card, reversible sleeve, original poster art. Oh, contains. Okay, here it is. I'll read it clearly. See, it says it came from outer space in 3D Blu-ray only. Universal, according to Universal, featuring comics by film historian Tom Weaver. Now we'll take this out and see what they got. Oh yes, here's the. Okay, what's this? The certificate of authenticity. The certificate of authenticity, limited edition, has been creating a celebration of It Came from Outer Space. Exclusive gift includes the film replica, 4-part cards, 36 book page, an iconic 4K Blu-ray, and digital. That's what it says. And where's that sale? Is there any sale in here? It's supposed to be. Here it is. This is the copy of the sale. And it says in the back, directed by starring Richard Carlson, Barbara Rush, Charles Drake, directed by Jack Arnold, Theatrical release June 5th, 1953. The features a single-frame movie iconic. In this limitation edition, cell replica has been celebrated the celebration anniversary of it. See? Okay. Here's the book. And here much is the pretty pictures. Yeah, here's the pictures, for example. I don't want to show so much. You might. It's not. I got it on Amazon. It wasn't all that expensive. Yep, it has the premiere of the theater. It has the premiere of it and the afternoon kiddie show. It looks like, and say K for Matters. Okay. And after I review it, I'm going to make some little criticisms of this because I kind of feel they could have done a better job. It ain't that bad, but oh yeah, yeah, posters. I'm frustrated about something because I know Universal can afford it. They got the money. It's just, I'm disappointed, just as I found that in 2014 they tore down the Phantom of the Opera stage to add to their amusement parks. It didn't make any sense there. Okay. Yeah, pictures of the scenes. I'm not going to show you much, but posters. They don't mention anything. Yeah, full stage screen, stereophonic sound, 3D. Don't be afraid. Somebody with a poster of a motorcycle running over another motorcycle saying, "Don't be afraid of the unknown." Okay, now let's look at this mini. These are mini little posters. My turn. Okay. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me, but my card ran out, so I had to put in a new SD card. I was saying that when I finish, I'll be back to review it. So I'll review it now. Now, this is a reissue of the 3D Blu Ray Classic in our 3D anniversary. Richard Carlson is playing a Ray Bradbury type scientist writer who lives in a small town. His character is engaged to a teacher by the name portrayed by Barbara Rush, and Charles Drake portrays the sheriff. A huge meteor hits the place, and both Carlson and Rush sees it after they eat dinner. Out of the helicopter, he immediately checks it out. He's confronted by when he goes to that area, he's confronted by a bunch of 1950 style aliens, but they set up an earthquake to cover him up. So he hopes that they will forget what he saw. Okay, because of the fact that Barbara and Charles didn't see it, nobody hardly believes what he saw. Not even a local scientist is willing to help him to dig up the place. Well, it turns out that they are good creatures, of good character, and they stopped on Earth to fix up their spaceship. Aliens know that the mortals will not accept what they look like, so they need to borrow the images from the mortals in that town. Find out why the aliens are here. Richard Carlson and Barbara, who takes a temporary sabbatical from her teaching job, goes out to search to find out why. Now, Ray Bradbury's dialogue is written throughout the whole picture, which is equivalent to how F. Scott Fitzgerald wrote a screenplay, but the only difference is that Ray Bradbury's were more successful. Now, throwing objects at the camera in this film is a bare minimum. It's only shown when needed as part of the story and plot. Actress Kathleen Hughes shows up in a small part in this picture, whom she would later appear in another Universal 3D movie that will hopefully have a Blu Ray 3D debut in the future. Now, the first two abductees are Joe Sawyer, who would show up in The Mad Magician, and Taza, son of Cochise, and Russell Thompson, who would later play the professor in Gilligan's Island, playing two telephone linesmen. And then, then some prospectors would be abducted. This angers the sheriff and the rest of the people, so now they're going to go after the aliens. This causes the aliens to get real defensive, so they decided that they're going to now try to destroy the world to protect themselves. By today's standards, the appliances for the alien monsters are very cheap and unrealistic, compared to even the earlier Creature from the Black Lagoon, which was far more effective in its makeup. This was a very well entertaining 3D picture because it had a good story and had a good plot based on a story by Ray Bradbury, even though the screenplay was written by Harry Essex and it was produced by Universal's William Allen, known for his other horror films. And there's now, I want to tell you my little criticism on this reissue on Blu Ray DVD. Well, here's my criticism. In 1953, when it was premiered at the theaters, it included a 3D short called Russ Morgan and Nat King Cole in 3D. They called it the world's first musical review. It still exists, and a couple of years back, a reading somewhere what Bob Furmanek told about, there's a copyright problem. I don't know what the copyright is, but up till now, Universal makes millions and millions and millions of dollars. They could have well afforded to pay off the copyrights if it was the publishing songs in there. And they could have presented as part of the reissue on Blu Ray DVD to promote the historical premiere. And another thing, even though it was shot in small screen, it was presented in the widescreen non-anamorphic process, 1:8, 5:1. And remember, there's a movie with Jimmy Stewart and Dan Duryea that Turner Classic Movie shows, and was shot in small screen, and they enlarge it and they show it in that ratio. Why didn't Universal Home Video present this to preserve the historical premiere in the widescreen process? It wouldn't have cut off much. And another thing, this movie was shot in 3D. What they should have done, instead of just giving one copy single cell, why didn't they get two copies of the same single cell to show that it was a stereoscopic scene? It wasn't shot in one camera, it was shot in two cameras. Now, that's my only complaint. Other than that, the movie's still entertaining and good. I'm just disappointed they didn't include the other things. They could have. They could have. In fact, they could have included a 4K 3D for those who have 4K, and the old 4K television 3Ds, and the 4K, earlier 4K players with 3D too. They could have. But they didn't. They didn't. So, if you like this show, please comment, like, and subscribe. So, bye. Oh, oh, oh. Hi again. I also forgot to mention, in this case, why didn't Universal include an anaglyphic version for those that didn't have the Polaroid equipment? That would have been only fair. Thereby they'd be drawing more buyers, because there are 3D fans out there who don't have the Polaroid projectors or the leftover well-maintained Polaroid TV sets or Blu Ray 3D players. It would have been good if they included anaglyphic. Oh well, see you later.